Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first Zoom Intersections newsletter in 2021. Can you believe? We are wrapping up our first month in 2021. Whew. January definitely flew by. My name is Chris Campbell. My pronouns are he, him, and his, and I'm one of the assistant directors in the Office of Multicultural Education. For our first-time viewers, Zoom Intersections is our monthly video newsletter where we highlight previous and upcoming programs and events in our office. We share stories from students and opportunities to get involved with our office. If you missed our last newsletter, no worries. You can still check it out on the Holy Cross Student Affairs YouTube page. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Let's dive into our January newsletter. First up, let's meet the OME team and learn more about our work.
Hi everyone, my name is Michelle Rosa Martins. I use pronouns she, her, hers, and I'm the director of the Office of Multicultural Education.
Hello y'all, my name is Amy Archambault. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm the Assistant Director and LGBTQI+ Specialist within the Office of Multicultural Education. We want to give a quick visual representation of what our office does. The image showcases the four main pillars of which our office operates: training, education, coaching and care, and social capital.
In addition to the four pillars Amy highlighted, it should be noted that intersectionality is a framework from which we operate in the office. The framework conceptualizes a person, group of people, or social problem as affected by a number of discriminations and disadvantages. It takes into account people's overlapping identities and experiences in order to understand the complexity of prejudices they face. In other words, intersectional theory asserts that people are often disadvantaged by multiple sources of oppression: their race, class, gender identity, sexual orientation, religion, and other identity markers. From an intersectional approach, we recognize that identity markers do not exist independently of each other, and that each informs the others. We strongly believe, as an office, that operating from this framework is essential to combating the interwoven prejudices people face in their daily lives.
Working off of this, another image here showcases who our office serves. The short answer is we serve all students here at Holy Cross. Again, working from an intersectional approach, we work to affirm the lived experiences of all students here on campus and help them to increase their social capital.
One of the things you will notice in our office is that our roles often overlap. Again, intersectionality. This means you can find the OME staff in many of the same programs and spaces, but we do each take the lead on a few larger topics. Within my role, I contribute to History, Cultural, and Heritage Month programming. I administer the Bishop Healy Emergency Support Fund. I co-direct the mentor program in collaboration with academic services and learning resources. With that all being said, you can talk to me about first generation to college support, multicultural student organizations, being an alum, mentor programs, emergency funding, Heritage Month celebrations, or just to stop by to say hi.
In my role, I take the lead on LGBTQI+ and first generation student support services within the office. Two other areas to highlight within my role is I also facilitate the new Becoming a White Ally for Racial Justice workshop series, which was launched this past semester. And I take the lead on the Lending Library, which I'll talk a little bit more about in the Zoom Intersections episode. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or need help navigating campus and its resources. Or if you're looking to chat about LGBTQI+ support services and programs, first generation to college support, student athlete transitions, as I was a division athlete myself, recovery programs and support, or free textbook rentals. Again, you can also come and say hi and introduce yourself as well. And next, I'm going to kick it off to our director, Michelle Rosa Martins, to talk a little bit more in depth about her role.
Thank you, Chris and Amy, for doing an amazing job of letting folks know what we do, how we do it, and kind of where we do it. For this semester, it's going to be in the hub. I do want to let you know, as a director of the Office of Multicultural Education, it's really important for me to know what students are thinking about. What are your goals? What do you want to achieve in your time at Holy Cross? I love to set up meetings to just get to know who you are, and maybe you can get to know who I am. And so we can make sure that by the time you leave the Hill, you did all that you wanted to do. Additionally, you can talk to me specifically about the Odyssey program, what it's like to be a student leader or participant. You can talk to me about faculty, the types of courses you want to take, if I could make a connection between you and maybe like a first-gen faculty on campus or a faculty who's interested in the research that you want to do. And in the same line, I'm thinking about alumni. How can I help you connect with alumni who can really speak to your experience, what you want to do in the future, and how to get there? Lastly, if you're interested in being a multicultural peer educator, we're re-envisioning this program. So this semester is the best semester to join the conversation and think about the future. Please reach out to me, lastly, if you want to give some feedback or have a conversation about how you think we could do our work differently or connect with more people on campus. See you soon.
We're now going to dive into some of the upcoming programs for this semester. First is LIFT Development. Last semester, the Office of Multicultural Education, in partnership with Alumni Relations, the Bishop Healy Committee, the LGBTQ Alumni Network, and HC First Alumni Network, started the LIFT Development program. The goal of LIFT Development is to encourage students to find their voice, support students as they learn to lead from the intersections of their identity, and coaching students through transitional milestones. LIFT Development focuses on strategies to build social capital, increase financial literacy, and establish networks for career success. For the upcoming semester, we will offer 5 sessions for students to network with and learn from the alumni community on topics to build social capital and prepare for life after Holy Cross. Be on the lookout for more information about our upcoming sessions. Next up, we have the Listen and Learn Book Club. Our hope is to bring folks together as we challenge ourselves and our community to create and sustain change. This book club will require participants to listen to a designated set of chapters every week as part of a 3-week module. Stay tuned for more information about the first book. And next is our Watch Wednesday series. Join us every other Wednesday at 5 p.m. EST. This is a space for community members to come together to watch and discuss a film that highlights social justice. Stay tuned for more information about our first Watch Wednesday this semester. And finally, the Becoming a White Ally for Racial Justice series. The Office of Multicultural Education and the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion invite all students, faculty, and staff to participate in this 5-session series. This hybrid self-guided and discussion group-based program will explore interpersonal, structural, and community strategies to work towards racial justice, particularly centering responses to anti-Black racism. This series will use the How to Write an Anti-Racism Action Plan guidebook as a framework. Participants will then have an opportunity to create their own individualized action plan. For more information, please reach out to Amy Archambault or Casey Catlett. As we continue to host these programs, our hope is that you will be able to join us as we continue to engage in topics related to social justice, as we all collectively work towards creating a more equitable future for all. I will now turn it over to Amy to talk about the Lending Library.
Hello again, it's me, Amy. I wanted to highlight 2 resources which may be helpful to you as we're entering a new semester. First, if you're still in need of textbooks, know that you can submit a request for the Lending Library. The Lending Library is a service that was created to serve students in need of assistance for the cost of textbooks. We have over 1,500 books housed within the Lending Library, which was built and is maintained by donated books each semester from campus partners and students. If you're interested in renting books for free this semester, please follow the link at the top left corner of the screen. A second resource I want to highlight is the Holy Cross Student Emergency Aid Committee. This committee supports students who have extenuating financial requests that are not typically covered by traditional financial aid. All requests are private and only individuals involved with funding or resource decisions are provided access to details about your request. For more information and to see a list of types of things that you can request funding for or what things may not qualify for funding, please visit the website holycross.edu/SEA, which is also at the top right corner of the screen.
As we always share in our videos, the OME staff is here to support the Holy Cross community through community building and providing a supportive virtual space. One way to connect is via the Lean On Me group chat through GroupMe. If you would like information and join in the chat, contact us at our office email, which is ome@holycross.edu. You can follow us on Facebook at Holy Cross OME. You can also find us on Instagram at holycross_OME. OME staff members are also available for individual meetings via phone, Google Meet, or Zoom. If you need to schedule a time to speak with an OME staff member, please email our office or reach out directly to a staff member. To close out, we would like to pay tribute to the legendary Cicely Tyson.
Cicely Tyson's performances illuminate the character of our people and the extraordinary possibilities of America.
Queen Cicely Tyson, we honor and thank you for decades of contributions to our culture and humanity. Thank you for changing the narrative and paving the path for many. Rest in power. Thank you for watching and have a great semester. Don't forget to wear a mask, practice social distancing, wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, and practice self-care. See you soon.